Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Spooky Marshmallow and today I am going to be talking about Scream Queen Sandra Peabody, best known for her role in Wes Craven's original directorial debut film Last House on the Left that came out in the early 70s. So let's dive right in. This story is hot and juicy and OMG, I cannot believe that this actually happened. Let's get to it. Sandra Peabody was born January 11th, 1948. She is an American talent agent, acting coach, producer, and former actress and model. She is best known for her work in exploitation horror films and theatrical troupe stage work, both paths defining her decade-long acting career. Her career in producing would earn her an Emmy in 1992 for the children's television series Popcorn. Her move to New York followed her attempt to foster a more mature image in feature films. This proved successful with her role as Mary Collingwood in Wes Craven's directorial debut The Last House on the Left, which came out in 1972, followed by Voices of Desire, Massage Parlor Murders, and Teenage Hitchhikers, all exploitation films. Let's talk about The Last House on the Left, which was her feature film. In 1970, the film was originally planned to be a hardcore pornographic horror film, but the filmmakers promised her it would just focus on the horror elements instead. It would ultimately be released as The Last House on the Left, a loose remake of Ingmar Bergman's The Virgin Spring. Director Wes Craven thought highly of Peabody, describing her as pretty and plucky, unquote, but acknowledged she lacked the confidence required for the gritty shoot. The Last House on the Left was a difficult production for Peabody. The film did not have a complete script at the time of filming, and Peabody was in a vulnerable mental state due to the lack of preparation of her scenes. She has expressed contempt towards her overall performance. Peabody spent a lot of time on the set with Craven, who often encouraged her throughout filming her scenes. She endured an excessive amount of abuse from lead actors David Hess and Mark Scheffler throughout the shoot. Scheffler, who portrayed Junior, revealed in an interview that he grabbed Peabody, held her over a cliff, and threatened to throw her off if she didn't reach the level of desperation needed for the scene. And he actually physically did this. He physically held her over a cliff and threatened that he would throw her, and Wes would shoot it, and nobody would think anything of it. They would think it was just part of the film. Additionally, method actor Hess singled her out from the rest of the cast and treated her differently than the other female co-stars. He would chase after her with a knife at nighttime, and she generally thought he was a serial killer at some point in his life. He would roughly grab at her and rip her clothes and threaten to rape her during the filming of her assault scene. During this particular shot, assistant director Yvonne Hayman described it as upsetting, with her in tears and walking off the set. Peabody would ultimately detest the film, and I don't blame her for that. During a cast screening, Peabody brought her mother to watch the film with her. Why would you do that? Unhappy with the rough cut that she watched, Peabody ultimately walked out. Upon release, the film was a critical and commercial success, earning more than $3 million at the American box office. She attests that while she was horrified while filming it, viewing it in modern times, it is likely considered, quote, a funny film, unquote. Well, let me tell you something. I have seen this film. I don't think it's one bit funny. Chuck Vincent cast her as Anna Reed in the X-rated erotic horror film Voices of Desire. Peabody's next role was Gwen in Massacre Parley Murders. It was shown in Grindhouse theaters but didn't have a home video release until Vinegar Syndrome restored it. on DVD and Blu-ray in 2013. Well, thank heavens for that. Alright, that's going to conclude my video for Sandra Peabody today. Thank you so much for watching, and I just want to add, if you have not seen the original 1972 Last House on the Left, you definitely should see it. It's pretty gritty, but yeah, it was a very emotional film for me. I've seen all of the remakes and stuff like that, but the original version, just, I don't know, there's just something about those 70s films. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends. They need to subscribe. This is Spooky Marshmallow saying, stay spooky, my friends.